Hi there, my beautiful Thrivers. Welcome back to another video with Thriving in Chaos. If you're new here, you just clicked on one of my prepping for the new month videos, but we're also prepping for the new year and my new budget book, and this is part 2. So if you missed part 1, I probably would go and watch that first so that you can be all caught up and ready for this video. My channel is primarily based on my budgeting journey using the cash envelope system, building hefty savings and financial security for myself and my family. So if this is something that might interest you, or if you're just looking for some motivation or inspiration for your own budgeting journeys, or simply some entertainment, then thank you for being here. Consider hitting that subscribe button and joining my thriving community. And if you're already one of my current subscribers, one of my thrivers, hi, how you doing? I hope you guys had a blessed weekend and holiday and that you are prepared for this year like I am trying to be. I have been having so much fun watching these premieres with you guys and getting to know you more and talk to you more. It's been such a fun time for me. I'd like to do that more. This community is amazing. But anyway, without further ado, let's get part 2 started. Okay, so last episode, it sounds funny, but last episode we were putting together this binder. We did do our year at a glance, and I told you guys what I wanted to do with that. I really like the idea of being able to see and compare each month as they come. And then I did discuss a little bit about using this sheet for just labeling out all of my bills of the month and how much they are approximately, so that I don't have to keep writing them every month. But let's be honest, I probably will end up writing them every month. I don't know, but it'll at least be a reference to go by. And then we have my calendar. So in this video, I'd like to go ahead and set up all of my bills, fill out the necessary things for the month, just like I would any other month with you guys. I'll speed all of that up for us so it's not too long. And then we did set up our January budget sheet right here, and I will fill that out today, hopefully. But this you didn't see. I did this off camera. I told you guys basically what I wanted to do, and here it is in person. So I have this month with this horrible sticker that I made, but it'll do. And then I will be able to put birthdays or special days or anything that is going on this month that I need to know about. Like I have a wedding this month, I have a couple of appointments, so things like that, so I can just see that at a glance of what I'm expecting. Then I have my goals. I always make goals for myself, so I'll be making some goals. And then we need to find a monthly quote to inspire me this month and hopefully inspire you as well. Not sure again what I'm going to use this for, but I'll leave it blank for now just in case I come up with an idea. And then we did put together the first paycheck just to see how this looked with my weird stickers that I made. Yes, weird. But it doesn't match at all with the theme, but at the same time, I'm not going to be able to find these stickers anywhere. So I have to make them, and if I'm going to make them, I'm going to make them in bulk, right? And I can't necessarily predict what kind of stickers I'm going to use for each month because I do want to support small businesses, so I will be buying from small businesses for those. But at the same time, like, what do I make it as? You know, there's not really, I could make it like a nude color or something, but that would look ugly. So I went ahead and just matched it to my color, and it's okay. It's fine. If it doesn't match, it's fine. It still gets the job done, and that's really what matters. So I did off camera go ahead and do paycheck number 2, matching this one. These are our 2 main paychecks of the month, but we do have a paycheck that comes in between these 2, but since I needed 2 pages to accomplish this, I went ahead and put them back to back so that it was cohesive in my book. Then we have paycheck number 3, which actually comes in between those 2 paychecks, and this will be the modus check and any side hustles that do come in, so it'll be here. This I'm not really sure about yet. I might use this for maybe YouTube, or I don't know. this is primarily for Modus, but I might can use this for YouTube. So this I did off camera as well. Went ahead and put this together. This is what I'm calling my transaction log. And I have it done by week. So I did chop up a lot of her little things here and made it say what I wanted it to say. But each week after every Wednesday's WTF Wednesday, I will put the total amount that we spent that week and then balance it up and let it continue add up so that at the end of the month, I can see exactly how much money we have spent for this entire month. I would like to see how much we're spending on a monthly basis. I think that the number would probably be a shock and maybe help me in curbing my spending. So I do that, and there's like 5 weeks worth here. And yeah, so that's what this is going to be for. And then ignore the fact that this says transaction log. I didn't have any more sinking funds because I only bought 2, and I didn't realize that I would need 3, but I do after counting up the amount of lines here and the amount of sinking funds that I have. I need 3 pages. So I just went ahead and used a transaction log one since I had an extra, and just ignore it. It's sinking funds, sinking funds, sinking funds. And I did the same thing. I chopped up something and put it here so that it was, the same as this one. I don't know. It is what it is. I learned lessons this month. I know what I need in the future. So 3 pages for sinking funds at the end of the month so that I can tally that up and see how much we have saved at the end of the month. And that is it for January. I think that gives everything that I need as far as budgeting goes. So we will fill out a lot of this today. But first, I want to flip back to where my WTF Wednesday will officially reside, which is right here. So I did do a lot of chopping up here. And Casey, I don't know if you ever watch my channel, but if you are, sorry. But I wanted to make it my own. So I did buy her daily duos, and this is for a smaller like daily planner that I guess Erin Condren puts out. So I did buy that. It's an A5 daily duo kit, and I knew I didn't have an A5, but I wanted the daily because, as you know, we do a weekly check-in with our finances, and the basic weekly check-in is just, it's kind of bland, to be honest. And yes, so I made it my own. So I'm using the weekly check-in header here, and then I did have an extra set of monthly stickers, so I'm just putting January on this one. And then I used the dailies. I cut them and to size. So I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So that's my week that I track. And then I did put the dates. So this is December here and then into January. And then down here, since I had a little extra space, I can do my account buffer, my grocery buffer, and my sinking funds. And any other buffer. I have another one here because, eventually we'll have a Christmas buffer. But up here is where I will put the total amount we spent this week, and it has everything that I usually, keep track of. And instead of doing, oops, I didn't realize, oh goodness, I am totally messing that up. Okay, marker on this plastic, no bueno. Okay. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Instead of putting like what store we went to or anything like that, I'm just going to do it by category. So if I already know what the category is, I'll put the category and the amount that we spent out of that category. And that'll just eliminate the 2-step process that I was doing in the future. I have blue all over me. Okay, anyway. So what I would like to do is go ahead and set up the remainder of the weeks, because I have 4 more of these that I need to set up to cover January completely. So I want to speed this part up, and I'm going to go ahead and finish this up with you guys, and then we will go and start filling out all of my stuff and getting it ready for January. so now that we have accomplished that, I didn't write down these parts, and that's fine. We can do that. I can do that as each week comes, but yeah, we've got all of January ready to go. Woo-wee. I like it. I think I'm gonna like this new system. What do you guys think? This is the new WTF. Yay! Alright, so some things that I want to accomplish while here with you guys is we are going to start filling in the gaps here, what we needed to get done. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to go ahead and put in all these stickers. Like, I've pulled out quite a bit of stickers. This, I think I'm just going to use her payday stickers here. I'm going to use these for the bills. I think I'm going to utilize maybe one of these for the top header of this. Definitely going to be using some of these stickers. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'll speed this up, of course, so that we don't have a super massively long video. And let's just see what I can come up with here.
Been trying to change what I've been trying to say. Words don't come straight from my head to my mouth. It's such a shame that it fell out of place. Was never me that was bringing you down. Why we always looking for more? Why we always looking for more? Why we always looking for more? Always looking for more. Why we always looking for more? Why we always looking for I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted.
Okay, so I don't know if you could tell in the time lapse that I did, but I took my nails off in the middle of it because I ended up losing one nail, and then this nail came off, and I'm like, you know what? It's time anyway, so I took them off. So that's why it looks different, and it's okay. All right, so let's do the walkthrough. This is what I have. I went ahead and I put in all of our pay dates that are expected, and then divided my husband's pay up by his regular paychecks, his quarterly incentive paychecks, and his monthly incentive paychecks by color. So I have this whole little color code here. Then the modus check, which always comes on the 16th, and then the YouTube check, assuming I get a check, always on the 21st. So I went ahead, and that, just looking at it, looks like a ton of different paychecks, even though it's technically 4 to possibly 5 times a month, depending. Then, of course, you've already seen this. This is where I'm going to put a monthly summary, if you will, of how much we spent in our bills, like exact totals, how much we spent in groceries, how much we spent in gas, and possibly how much we made in income that month. And then just go through, and that way I have a whole year of everything I would want to know about it, about each month, and be able to compare month by month of what we're doing. Then I did monthly bills. So I did make this myself, printed this out, and then I've got my totals here, and this is total without truck. Now I always separate those two totals because his job pays for our car payment. So technically I don't need to worry about that. It comes from the modus check. So all the other bills is what I need to worry about coming from the main paychecks, and that's why I like to have that full. And of course, I over budget for some of these bills unless I already know that they're this much each month, but the ones that are variable, I just over budget on those. So chances are every month I am over budget by 50, sometimes 100, sometimes $200 depending on the time of year. But in general, I like to say about $2,400. I did up it just a little bit because I did notice that, which one was it? Sirius went up a little bit, and I did add in some extra subscriptions just to, because you never know. You add subscriptions randomly and then you don't think about it. So I just want to make sure I'm covering all those bases. But yeah, that's about it. So that's the total I'm looking at trying to save for a month's worth of bills. And then, of course, the truck is paid for. Moving on to January, we went over this, putting this together, and then I just went ahead and put in all of my bills and when they were due, and then the two paychecks, the modus check, and the YouTube paycheck. So that's 4 paychecks this month that should be coming in. I did put when we were supposed to be eating out, which is every Sunday after church, but we might trim that down to once every 2 weeks because we've kind of started getting accustomed to that, and I'm afraid that I am going to overspend. So this may change to just once every 2 weeks. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. And then, of course, we do have a wedding, and then I did toss in a couple of appointments, and I needed to know that because my hubby is getting some dental work done. So I need to make sure in my medical that I have about $450 by this date. I think hers is already paid in full. So, yep, that's about it on that. On this side, I thought maybe I would just list out or jot out some ideas that I might have regarding YouTube videos that I want to make throughout the month, just stuff like that. And then up here, I did stick a sticker up there just so that I can see how many no spend days I plan to goal for, which is 12. So I can probably go ahead and write that down. And that way I can just see, whatever. I don't know. And then we have our January budget. So I did go ahead and fill that out with the income I know or can expect to come. I already know that YouTube for December is already over $100. So that's cool. I know for sure I'll be getting a paycheck this month. I'm just putting it at a base of $100, but it will likely be more than that. And then same thing for my hubby's bonus paycheck. I am lowballing it pretty much. It's probably going to be more than that as well, and possibly modus as well. It might be that. I don't know. We'll see. And then he's getting a regular normal paycheck at the end of the month. And then I did the bills, which I usually say $2,400 for. Again, we're working on February's bills with these paychecks. So January's is already all covered. That's nice. But I would like to go ahead and make sure that I have the full February's done this month. That's my goal. Hopefully I can get that. And then groceries is this. I might try and start bringing that down and seeing if I can't somehow make it a little bit less expensive. I don't know if that's possible. We are pretty much in a rural area and we're kind of stuck to what we have close by, which happens to be a Publix, which also happens to be extremely expensive. And in order to go to like Walmart or Aldi or any of those places, I would have to drive 30 minutes out of my way to go and get those things. And I don't know that I want to do that. I'm going to be honest. And then again, I did change dining out already. And so that new cost is this, which leaves like 870, I think, maybe, for sinking funds throughout this month. But we'll see if I did well with my expectations, and then we'll check it out as it comes with the actuals. Then on this side, you didn't see me put this together because I did this off camera, but I just pieced together some of the washi tapes that I had left over. I put my stickers this month on here. I even utilized some of my old stickers that I had and put January over top of that one. And these are just things that are happening this month that I needed to see at a glance. I have made out some goals, like the 12 no spend days. I need to seal all my envelopes. I've been putting it off for too long. So I need to fix the ones that need to be fixed and then seal them so that they don't mess up again. Then I need to think outside of the box. This is just some encouragement for me to think outside of the box and making content for you guys. And then making time for myself. So, monthly quote, celebrate all the wins, big and small. And then I decided, because I wasn't sure what I'm going to use this for, but you know, everybody makes New Year's resolutions, and I'd like to sit down with my hubby and let us make some New Year's resolutions. So that's what I will be using this section for. And then, of course, you were with me when we put this together. I did go ahead and fill out what I expect the paycheck to be, how much I expect to put towards February's bills. I would ideally like to put more than that, but that really depends on how much he gets paid. And then how much I did go ahead and put the expenses that we know we're definitely going to be putting in our wallets and envelopes. So those are things I know, and until I get an actual, then I won't fill out the rest of this. And luckily I use a erasable pen for this, and so if I need to change something, I absolutely can. And then, of course, we have our paycheck too, which is our second full-time paycheck of the month on the 21st. I actually do have some numbers left. I could use those. I have a lot of these numbers left. So we get paid on the 7th and the 21st. So I can go ahead and put the 7th up here. Like right there, I think. 7th. And then this will be on the 21st. And that way I just kind of know the date that that's happening. Sorry, my chair keeps squeaking. And then the modus check I know drops on the 16th. So we'll do that. Okay. Okay, what is going on with my chair? Why are you making so much noise? All right, so this side, now this section is empty. I don't know what to put here. I know that whatever is over, I put towards car maintenance, so that might actually change. The actual will be right here. I just had to piece together some parts and pieces of this, which turns out fine, I think. But down here, I might utilize for YouTube paycheck. I have been using this cute little thing for my YouTube paychecks. You know, and I might still use this. I don't know. But I also might use this and do something similar to what I just did there and just draw it out. I don't know. So this side is the transaction log. So I can see exactly how much I spent each month in my WTF Wednesdays. So yeah, this will be just a WTF Wednesday at a glance for the month. And I really kind of wanted to see that. So I think that that's something I will keep around. Then we have our sinking funds. So this is the end of the month thing that I do with you guys, and we will go through all of the envelopes and compare it to the month before and how much we ended up adding, and then the ending of that. So that's just enough pages to do all of that. So let's go ahead and flip back to where WTF will be. And as you saw, I had already done one, and then I did all of these on camera with you guys. So this is the star of the show now. No longer am I going to use the calendars. It's going to be this. So it's Wednesdays to Tuesdays as usual. And I will just write down the expenses that we had per each day, or if we had no expenses, we can still do the stars or whatever. And then what we ended up pulling from to pay those things back, and then how much that is in total up top. And I have that done for all 5 weeks of this month. And I say 5 because this week started on the 29th of December. And then, it goes into the 1st of February. So it's still 5 weeks technically, and I just wanted to use up these things. But I want to keep going with this. So I will have to make sure that I buy the Daily Duo kit every time, no matter who I buy it from, just to make sure that I have all of these stickers. And I just did a lot of cutting, a lot of parts and pieces to make this happen, but it's super cool. I love it. So I'm excited to do my WTF Wednesday with you guys. All right, and then if you flip back here, I do have a sinking funds, 2022 sinking funds. I haven't filled it out yet, but this is basically, I know that there's going to be some big ticket things that I need to save for, like Christmas, like vacation. And then, of course, I have my savings. And so now without the side hustle, we're going to be putting in a lot less than what we were originally putting in without my side hustle there. So I definitely want to make sure I'm still putting some money in there. I don't want those to go unnoticed or untouched just because I don't have my side hustle anymore. So I kind of want to make just a yearly goal that, say I want to put $500 into each child's savings. And so $500 divided by 26 paychecks, and that would be $19 I would need to put in each envelope to make that happen. So that type of thing. So that's basically what this is for, is just to help me get an idea of how much I would ideally like to have put in the year 2022 into certain envelopes, and the goal amount that I would want to reach for that, the timeline. So, for instance, Christmas is from now to the end of December. Vacation would be now to September, that type of thing. And then the monthly contribution I would need to put in to make that happen. Of course, I do have my challenge trackers for vacation and Christmas, which is fine. I'm still going to stick to those too. But this will be an idea at least to know, like, the bare minimum I should be putting in, if that makes any kind of sense. So I'll fill that out on my own. I don't know that that's something you guys want to see, but it's pretty straightforward, I think. And then this, I got this from Casey as well, and it is basically all the months of the year for the bills, and so I can write their exact totals here of what they actually were and that they were paid. So I already have everything for January. I'm just waiting for those bills to come out because everything is on auto pay. So once they come out, I will be able to write down the actual cost was for it and then have them checked off. And that way I can kind of keep track of how much the bills were, and then I can transfer that into my summary here in the very beginning so that I don't have to keep coming back here for it. So that's about it. That's all I've done so far. I don't think that there's anything else I need to put back here. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know, of course, but I don't really think there's anything else I need. So all of these pages are basically for WTF Wednesdays, and there is enough for every single week of the year here. So I am excited to see what this looks like all filled up. And that's about it. So let me know what you guys think. I'll make sure not to blind you with the light above. But let me know what you guys think, if you like it. I actually love it. I'm so excited. It's gotten me so inspired for this year, and I can't wait to see what we can accomplish. Which brings me to this part. I hope that you guys stuck around for the end of this video, because this is the part where I'm going to do a small little giveaway. As you know, I have about 15 and a half or almost 16 pounds worth of coins here. Yes, I weighed it. And I need to roll these. And I think I'm going to make a video out of it because I'm going to be doing it anyway. I might as well just do like a time lapse of that happening. But it is completely filled to the brim, literally to the brim. I don't know if you can tell how very full it is. It's full. It's got a lot of quarters in here. It even has some $1 coins in here. But I need to roll these. So coming up this week sometime, I will be having a video out of me doing and rolling these coins and counting them up and finding out how much we have managed to save. So I want you guys to go ahead, put your guesses in the comments below. What do you think? It's 16 pounds worth of coins. Let me put the lid on and I'll just flip it around so you can see it. £16 worth of coins. And again, there's some $1 coins in here. Not sure how many, but 16 pounds. Yes, this used to be cashews. I love cashews. What do you guys think? How much money do you think this is? I'll flip it upside down so you can see the bottom. Woo! All right, go ahead and put your guesses in the comments below. The person who is the closest or right on it will win a $10 gift card to Amazon. So let me know. Put your guesses in. How much money do you think this is? And since I will be filming that video and counting them out and rolling all the coins, I will know by the end of me filming that video who the winner is. So I will also announce the winner at the end of that video. So go ahead, put your comments down below of how much you think that money is, and when that video drops, then that giveaway winner will be announced. I think the next video that I'm going to do is going to be a DIY custom envelope video. It has been so long since I've done one. It is very cathartic for me to do, and I have some envelopes I need to do. So I want to do a DIY. I want to make an envelope feel pretty. So that's going to be the next video, and it'll be dropping tomorrow. So I hope you guys look forward to seeing that. And then of course we have our WTF Wednesday video on Wednesday. So on Thursday is when I plan to do that coin video. So you have from now till Thursday. I would suggest from now to Wednesday because I'll be filming that on Thursday. So Thursday is the coin drop, and I will announce whoever got closest in that video, and I will send the winner $10 gift card to Amazon. Then on Friday, we have our very first full-time paycheck cash stuffing for January, which I'm so looking forward to. And then your girl is going to take a much needed break because I think, pretty sure I have dropped 2 weeks worth of videos. I think I've lost track. I don't know how many days I've done this straight. Honestly, more props to people who have done like the Vlogmas and have done videos every single day. Whew, it has been a busy week or 2 weeks. I don't really even know. I don't even know how many how long it's been. But by the time this is done, it's going to be 2 weeks, I think. So, anyway, I will be taking a much needed break that weekend and spending time with all of my family and just doing the things that we love to do. And I'm looking forward to that. So, we're going to get through this week. We're still going to have daily uploads all week long. And I will see you guys tomorrow. And as always, until next time, bye.